You are welcome to the School of Knowledge. School of Knowledge is a program designed to help you to achieve the best in life. This program is a very simple, down-to-earth motivational program that will help you in good standing for the rest of your life. I'm Success Olorundami. I'm a motivational speaker, a teacher, a writer, and a clergyman. As a motivational speaker, I motivate people to look to the future with hope and excitement, knowing fully well that their dreams and goals are within the reach. As a teacher, I teach men and women so that with time, they can mature to offer innovative solutions that will keep their dreams in clear view. As a writer, I belong to the school of thought that says, if you want to be remembered after you are dead, write something worth reading or do something worth writing about. And as a clergyman, I encourage people to establish a good relationship with God. So my goal is to help people to discover, develop, and maximize their potentials. My vision is to raise a skilled class of people who will be mentally and spiritually equipped to contribute their best to the development of their immediate community. My principal function is to organize conferences, seminars, workshops, and symposia for people of every class. I offer counseling and training for members of staff, leaders, organizations on how to maximize their potentials and sharpen their skills. I'll be sharing on the topic stagnancy, enemy of progress. The only child that stagnancy produces is bad odor. The only child that stagnancy produces is failure. Setback is what many people come across on their road to success. Some people choose to remain at this point while some make effort to rise and move ahead. Failure is common to all men, but success after failure is a matter of choice. Success will only smile at a man who refuses to lie down at the corridor of failure. To fail does not mean you are a failure. It means you have not succeeded yet. To fail does not mean you have accomplished nothing. It means you have learned something. To fail does not mean you have wasted your life. It means you dare to try. To fail does not mean God has abandoned you. It means He has a better way for you. Your past failure should only teach you how to do it better. When you allow your past failure to teach you a lesson, then you are laying a good foundation for good success. Some people learn from their past failure, some never recover from them. There are two benefits of failure. When you fail, you learn what it doesn't work. Also, failure gives you an opportunity to try a new approach. A story was told about a man who failed in everything he has ever attempted. Then one day, this man sat down and decided to write a book of all his failures. He titled that book Hunger, and that book eventually won a Nobel Prize, and the man became a millionaire in the process. Somebody once said, fly if you can fly, and if you cannot fly, run, and if you cannot run, walk, and if you cannot walk, crawl. Stagnancy is the enemy of progress. 3 months must not meet you on the same spot. You must keep moving. Struggling for success is like climbing up a mountain. You'll never stop until you get to the top. Struggling for success is like running a race. You'll never slow the pace until you break the tape. Struggling for success is like building an edifice. You'll never say rest until you reach the crest. Problems are not your enemies. They only come to tell you that there is something you have to adjust. Every problem has within it the seed of its own solution. So it is not bad to have a problem, but it is bad to let your problem have you. Obstacle is your lesson. Difficulty is your stimulant. Adversity is your instructor. Struggle is your opportunity. Great ship always asks for deep waters. So great men are perfected through great trials. Somebody once said, I asked God for strength, and He gave me difficulty to make me strong. I asked God for wisdom, and He gave me problem to solve. I asked God for love, and He gave me trouble people to help. Problems are not your enemies. For your life to be dynamic, for you to live a superabundant, superior life, for you to experience a record-breaking financial success, for you to move from aspiration to attainment, for you to enjoy true fulfillment and extraordinary success, for you to make a bold mark in a competitive, challenging, and dynamic world, you must say no to stagnation. Friend, the reason why people are stagnant in life is because they are not focused. So for you to get the sharpest of the picture, you must focus accurately. The cameraman must adjust, and readjust again if he must get a sharp focus. So for you to get the best out of life, you must stay focused. If you cannot see clearly where you are going, you are likely to crash. Many are the eyes that look, but few are the eyes that see. All may have eyes, but few have the gift of penetration. We all live under the same sky, but we don't have the same horizon. What a man who is focused will sit down and see afar off. A man who is not focused will climb the tree and will not see it. You see, as long as your focus is clear about your mission in life, your world will soon be clear. Focused light has a tremendous power. For instance, by focusing the power of the sun through a magnified glass, you can set a leaf on fire. Look, if nothing is pulling you forward, the forces that are pulling you backward will prevail. Let me share with you the story of people who turn negative into positive, adversities into advantage, stumbling blocks into stepping stones. These people refused to give up, and at the end, they succeeded. Cripple him, and you are Sawuta Scott. Lock him up in a prison cell, and you are John Boyan. Bury him in the snow of Valley Ford, and you are George Washington. Raise him up in abject poverty, and you have Abraham Lincoln. Burn him so severely that the doctor says he will never walk again, and you are Glenn Cunningham, who set the world record in 1934 Olympics. Have him born black in a society filled with racial discrimination, and you are Booker T. Washington. Call him a slow learner and write him off and uneducated, and you have Albert Einstein. One of the world's greatest leaders was U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt. What was his handicap? He sat from the wheelchair. Some of the best poetry written on nature was written by Milton. What was his handicap? He was blind. Some of the best music was composed by Beethoven. What was his handicap? He was deaf. John Foppe, who was born without arms, is the author of the inspirational books titled, What is Your Excuse? And Making the Most of What You Have. Friend, champions are ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Tamerlane, an Asian emperor in 14th century, was defeated by a powerful enemy. This man went into hiding, and all the army took to the war from scattered. But where he was hiding as a defeated general, he saw an ant, and he discovered that this ant was trying to carry a corn over the wall. Tamerlane counted 69 times that the ant tried to roll the corn over the wall but fell back. At the 70th time, the ant succeeded and rolled the corn over the wall. Where this man was hiding, he came out and jumped up and declared himself a winner. He went back and reorganized his army and later defeated that powerful enemy. So no man is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as reality. During the reign of Queen Mary I of England, a man was captured for preaching the gospel, and he received the sentence of being burned alive at stake in London. When he heard about this sentence, he said, well, never mind. I know that all things will work together for my good. I don't know how, but it will. On the way to London for the execution, the soldiers treated him so badly that they broke his leg, mocking him how this will work out for his good. His reply was, I don't know how, but it will. Because of his bad leg, the troop arrived a day later than expected. The night before they arrived, Queen Mary died and Elizabeth was enthroned. And instead of the man to be born alive, he was pardoned. Friend, no man is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as reality. A bend on the road is not the end of the road. Whenever a door is shut, God will always open a new one. But you must not give up in order to walk through the new door. A man can never discover new ocean until he loses the sight of the shore. So you need a lion's heart to succeed in life. You see, in the jungle, elephant is the biggest, giraffe is the tallest, fox is the wisest, and cheetah is the fastest. Yet, lion is the king of the jungle without any of these qualities. Why? Lion is bold and courageous. Lion believes every animal is a food for him. Lion believes is unstoppable. Lion believes every opportunity is worth giving a trial. Lion is a risk taker. Friend, for you to succeed in life, you must be ready to take risks. A man can never discover new ocean until he loses the sight of the shore. Thank you. Your success is my goal. You can follow me on YouTube, the School of Knowledge TV. Information is your transportation to your destination. Your success in life depends on the amount of information that is available to you. You are the same today that you are going to be in 5 years from now, except for two things: the people with whom you associate with and the books that you read. A man that does not read is not better than a man that cannot read. It is my opinion that if a man can see, then he can read. What he needs is rigorous exercise of the use of his brain. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you exercise it through reading, the more it expands and develops. It is not how much a book costs that matters, but what it will cost you if you don't read it. So you need to empty your pocket to fill your brain, so that your brain can fill your pocket with gold. In any area of your life that you are still struggling, there is somebody somewhere God has given the secrets, and the materials are available in the market. Get those materials and read them, and you'll be liberated. In the light of this, I have a book written by me that you must read. The title of the book is Identify Your Potential and Value It. To get this book, you can call me on this WhatsApp number 080-282-78-219. 080-282-78-219. I repeat again, 080-282-78-219. Also, I have some audio messages you must listen to. They are power of motivation, dynamic of change. Hold on to your dream. Dreamers are the saviors of mankind. Little knowledge is dangerous. Failure is not final. Stagnancy, enemy of progress. Training, an indispensable tool. Develop your leadership qualities. Secret behind the most successful people. Be a man of a deep ocean. Opportunity at your doorstep. You need to listen to all these audio messages. To get any of them, you can call me on this WhatsApp number 080-282-78-219. 080-282-78-219. I repeat again, 080-282-78-219.